Hey guys, the Chicken is here. We're back today with another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, made some huge progress. We not only got Diamond, we got all the way up to rank 22. We're going to show you everything that you guys need to know heading into 5, 6 ERs, that point of the season. Guys, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. It only takes a second, and I do appreciate it. Also, big shout out to those of you using that code CHICKEN in the shop. Does expire every 7 days. I don't think there's anything in the shop offer right now, but if you need to re-up your instant training, and yeah, just make sure you throw somebody's code in there. So, alright, so here's where we're at. Rank 22, and we're at 5 ER, running the same base from yesterday. So we're going to go over the tech. Well, I guess we can go over the base first. The base, the tech, and then the attack. So if you guys want to take a screenshot of this, go ahead and do that right now. If you have the same defense that I do, it's very, very strong. I ended up getting 100 DPD and 100 troop damage together. That was the key. That was the push point, guys. That's the next kind of breakaway factor, finally, that we needed to. You know, we had all this little stuff that was kind of like a micro push point here or there, depending on when you got it, and we were late to everything, but everything together, once we got to that big main push point, being the TD and the DBD, then we were flying. Absolutely flying. I mean, look at this. Just crushing it. It got a little bit tough towards 22 because we were starting to face a lot of 6 ERs, which is going to be the case now. Moving towards 23. So yeah, let's go over the tech next. So I mean, we could add shock mines right now, but I don't think that's really going to help us out that much. We could also, I've totally skipped critters for right now. We have smokes, but we don't have them unlocked. Yeah, so here's where we're at. Same as yesterday, like I said. We got artillery, and next, this is the biggest thing, guys. We want to make sure that you go through warriors. We don't want to go through seekers, unless obviously you plan on using seekers. But warriors are, yes, they're more expensive, but we have 2 shock launchers here. So we don't want the shock launchers right now, but we're going to come back and get them later. And when we do, we don't want to have to unlock seekers to do that. Or we don't have to, want to have to re-unlock warriors, because this, shock blaster here, sure, that might be like a last day or 2 thing when we've got keys just sitting around. Not going to be effective for a while. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. I mean, I think I might as well upgrade the artillery just a little bit. But yeah, so we want to get to here next. We want to get to the heavy choppers next. That's the biggest thing. We don't want to go back and get the shock launchers. We don't want to get the shock mines. We don't want to start doing all that other stuff, because heavy choppers are better than all of it put together, right? So we'll get the heavy choppers first, then we'll decide, do we need to go forward to 7 and grab a sky shield, or, all this stuff at the end of the tree, or do we need to grab some other stuff first? So that's where we're at in terms of tech. Still rocking the double boom cannons here. That seems to be better. Not really using the mechs much anymore. And yeah, okay, so let's go over the attack next. Now, I don't know how many people got Kavan, but obviously these attacks are going to be dependent on having Kavan. So here's a 6 ER that we were actually able to beat. So you see on the 6s with Kavan, it's actually extremely similar to how we would hit the 5. So you see right here, we're first going to start this off. 1 boat of rifles, 2 boats of bombers on that right side. Then we're just throwing everybody else out. So we're also bringing in 2 boats of heavies and 3 boats of bombers. Now you might think, chicken, what's the difference using rifles on the one side and heavies on the other side? The difference is there's usually a lot more boom cannons and less overall splash damage hitting you from that side. And also, since we're using Kavan, we want to make sure we're getting a mixture of heavies and rifles with each second wind, that they're already mixed in there. If it's just all rifles, you do a second wind and then they hit a trio of mines and die, or they're getting hit by rocket launchers and die. If you have a combination of the both, you're just going to be able to last that much longer. So the attack really isn't that tricky. I mean, we're just going to throw down some second winds, and we're just going to shock stuff, anything that threatens our right side from being able to get over to the engines. The good thing about this base design was they were just going to naturally flow to the right. There was no way I was really going to miss that. I did kind of screw up, because on all these attacks, you'll find typically you have to baby the right side. Obviously, that wasn't the case here, because everybody went to the right, and then my left side ended up being completely naked. So if you find yourself in that situation on the 5s and the 6s, they're naturally going to split in that corner. So I mean, half the troops are going to come back. So it's definitely worth keeping these bombers alive until that happens. They just need a little bit more time, and yeah, So then from here, we're essentially just shocking back and forth. There's only 5 bombers on the right, so now we're going to go back over to that right side and let them just free clear on the left. Just make sure we keep putting down that boom cannon, and then flare just as soon as we are able to do that, throwing in those level 1 artilleries to do literally nothing. And that's the hit. That's the hit. So that's what we're looking to do right now. Now, at this point, we actually want to stop playing. I'm going to do some live hits here just for the video, but we actually want to stop playing right now because we want to stay in Diamond, and I don't think we're going to lose every match. Hopefully not. We want to stay in Diamond until we can get to Heavy Choppers. That's really the only goal. If there's an opportunity that opens up for 23, then that's great. Oh, also, I forgot to show you guys, too. I think we were in the top 500. I don't know where we're at now. 12 on the Canada. That's funny. It saved where I was looking at last time. So, yeah, quite a big jump today. And glad we were able to sneak into 22. So that's going to bring us up to 91, 10 spots off of Cactus. Never a bad day in the office when you're right next to him. So yeah, let's do an attack here and see what we can figure out. But I think, obviously, tech is king in Warships. We've learned that over 40 seasons, right? But you've got to find those push points. Like the troop damage was a good one. Troop damage and DBD was better. Now, most people are saying only get the DBD if you have the rocket launchers. If you don't have the rocket launchers, you might not need to do that. All right, so here's the hit. We're going to go over it. This is a 5, so we're going to go 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3. And we can throw Kavan in kind of whenever. I mean, he's not really in danger of stuff clipping him off the get-go. But yeah, let's go ahead and throw in a couple second winders right here, nice early. I'm going to shock that boom cannon early as well, just because these bombers are going to move into it. And here's where our artillery is going to shine. And let's see. I'm going to have to shock there. I don't trust that. And then we're just going to have to medkit here. All the while, we're still trying to keep these guys alive over there. Okay, and then we're ready to flare pretty well. So, let's see. How do we have those artilleries? Let's see if we can use them. Okay. So we're running. Shock there. Okay. Shock here. Kit. A little bit slow, but that's okay. Shock next. Let's just throw in a second wind because I'm kind of panicking. I don't know what to do. Come on, guys. No, we lost it. 238. It looks like we lost it. Let's see what happened. Yeah, everything got really... Well, we deranked him, so... Oh, no, we're going to lose so many stars! 16 stars! How was he ranked 20? Are you kidding me? And we lost by a second? Oh, man, that sucks. So whenever, if you guys don't know, whenever you're in a higher rank, or playing someone that's their rank is wildly off, yeah, he's got artillery. He artillery and critter that, wow. I still think we should beat him though. Alright, well. Whew, yeah, that one hurts. That one hurts. But yeah, so obviously, there's the rank gap. So whenever you're at playing a different rank, there's either going to be more or less stars to win or lose, depending on where you're at. So, ouch, that one hurts. But yeah, so let me know where you guys are at down below in that comment section. And still got lots of time left in the season. If we follow Diamond, well, so be it. We'll make our way back up. But yeah, that's where we're at for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. That is going to wrap up the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. Catch you next one, guys. Check it out.